Hi, I'm Lachlan Torres. I'm 27. I front the band Seeking Tragedy. We are a four-piece progressive metalcore band from Salt Lake City, Utah. I do both the clean vocals and the harsh vocals for the band. I have been in singing lessons for about 3 years. I have gone to many different teachers. Some have taught more classical approaches, more modern approaches. I've tried many different paths to learn to sing. I feel like I have progressed way more in the 6 months that I've been working with Soren than the 3 years that I worked with other vocal teachers. The biggest difference is Soren offered me a new program that he's been developing that is different than anything else that is out there. And to me, the biggest difference with it is how direct of an approach it is. A lot of the teachers that I have worked with in the past will kind of teach you the surface level of singing. They'll teach you the warm-ups you should do. They'll tell you images and pictures of how to think of things to get the right sound that you're thinking of, but they never tell you exactly what is happening when you sing. So many teachers make it seem like a mysterious thing, and they don't give you the real science behind it. And the difference, Soren's master key is he actually tells you what's going on, and that makes the biggest difference because it's no longer guesswork. You know what your body's doing and how to control that and the sensations to create the right sound every time. Like, he familiarizes you with the science behind singing and the anatomy in your throat and in your head and the different vowel shapes and how to create the exact tones that you want, how to mimic singers that you admire, how to stay on key, how to use the right amount of breath. It's all given to you because you know exactly what you're doing. You're no longer guessing or trying to hit notes because your teacher told you this is what head voice should sound like or feel like. You no longer have to just rely on vague sensations. You know exactly what's going on with what Soren teaches, and that's what makes the biggest difference for me. And having that knowledge helped me progress a lot faster because it's not just doing warm-ups over and over, it's having that actual knowledge and then putting it to work in different situations, and it applies to everything. It applies to clean singing and screaming. And once I started with Soren's program, I have been trying to learn to scream on my own for so long and not making much progress at all, no matter like what YouTube videos I watched. And I also tried a different vocal coach that told me that they could help me with screaming, and none of it really made a difference. I still felt like I was wandering around not knowing what I was doing. And with Soren's master key, he offered me a way to learn screaming without the risk of hurting my throat. A lot of teachers will throw you into the deep end and tell you to just try and figure it out until you get it right, but that risks damaging your vocal cords. And with this, you can practice and learn without ever risking damaging your vocal cords because you know what you're doing. Like right off the bat, you know what is supposed to be happening, and it's a more gentle approach. It's not just like shoving air through your throat and hoping that you make a scream. It's learning what is going on behind the scream. And that's what made a huge difference for me. And once I learned exactly what in the throat is making that sound, I was able to take off running. Like in a matter of a month, I was screaming pretty well, and just in the time since, I have gained a lot of power and a lot of confidence and versatility in my screams just from learning that one key to screaming. And that's what made the biggest difference. And so with Soren's method, I progressed way faster. I would definitely recommend Soren's program to anyone who is interested in learning clean singing or screaming. The type of person that I think would most benefit from Soren's new approach are people that are willing to be students of singing, not just people who want a quick fix and want to sound amazing right away, but people that are willing to treat it as an actual subject like you would in school. Like, you need to be willing to learn the science behind it and the anatomy, and so it does require more knowledge, but once you gain that knowledge, you're able to unlock anything you want in singing. And I think that's why he calls it the master key, because you just need to learn what the key is, and once you have that, you can do anything with it. But you gotta be willing to listen and familiarize yourself with these terms and these paths and these vowel shapes. But once you're willing to do that, you know, it's no longer just relying on warm-ups after warm-ups to get your voice where it needs to be. Your voice will do exactly what you want it to every time, just using what he's taught you. And so I would definitely recommend it. It's made a huge difference for me, and it's unlocked doors that I never thought possible. Just in the matter of time that I've been able to scream, I filmed a music video with my band. I have opened for amazing acts like Reigns of Saturn and Enterprise Earth, and I have people coming up after me after shows and telling me how amazing my voice is. And you know, if they had heard me a year ago, they wouldn't be saying that, but this has definitely helped me progress and get to a level that I didn't think would be possible for years in just a short amount of time. So I would definitely recommend it to everyone.